He's giving me a stream cat. I should build a little spot over there where he just like sleeps over the streams.
Yes.
Hey everybody, welcome to AfterQuest. I'm Dan Stacy, and you're about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and digitally exploding dice to tell a good story as we return once again to the Knights of New Seattle, our Savage Worlds Fallout campaign. I am very excited to see how tonight goes, because we were just discussing behind camera how many possible ways this could go. Welcome everybody in the chat. Thank you for all being here. Of course, shout out, as I always say, if there's any weird stuff with sound, give me a holler and I'll try to fix it. And I think the biggest announcement we have is that today in the afternoon was our first live stream on Rumble exclusively, where Jacob, our GM extraordinaire, plays video games with his son, and they both get covered in lots of kittens, literally, in the real world. So we may be seeing more of that tonight, but check that out over on Rumble. If you're doing that, we are working towards being able to simultaneously live stream these games on YouTube and Rumble, so I'll keep you posted on that. I was doing some research today. It looks possible. We'll make it happen. I think that's it. Is there anything else? Nothing I think of.
So.
Let's hop over to everybody else. And we'll get this story started.
Let's get this party started.
What?
There's a kitty. It's all you, Jacob.
It's all me. Oh, it's my turn. All right.
Tag, you're it.
So welcome back to. I mean, Dan already did all that. Yeah. So pretty much, we're gonna jump right into recap because that's where we're at. So I believe that Mr. Compass has that for us.
Yep. All right, let's go. So, the scene starts. The dying embers cascade as the light shower in the darkness of the new moon's light. Large buildings, once housing resources to feed the masses, now lie as charred and useless as the troves of crops that it once held. Two figures are barely illuminated by the glow of the past life. A voice, drowned in the metallic clang of a helmet, reaches out. I cannot promise that you will ever forget this day. One day, you will learn that forgetting or drowning out what has happened will not fix anything. But moving forward with the values that you have learned from it will allow you to live through it. I could show you how we live, and we can make the most of your abilities. A long pause grants the dying light to scream at its inevitable demise. The voice picks up again. Come, I want you to meet my son. He is about the same age as you. The metallic feet fall onto the soft ground as the smaller figure looks upon the embers. Values will allow me to live. The small figure follows. And the scene ends. Assessment of Recon 7 as a whole is as follows. Paladin Wren mediocre, continues to show high command competency, but has shown unprecedented concern into the governing authority of the Brotherhood, which has led others to disgrace. Knight Kai Owens, high, has shown to be a faithful member of the Brotherhood despite questions he may have, a shining example of how one's actions reveals adherence to code rather than a false demerit board. Knight Paul Tan, mediocre, has demonstrated promising devotion and eagerness. Bad handwriting on a mission report is worthy of a demerit. Initiative Slugger, high, has improved his discipline and understanding of command structure. If improvement continues, a high probability of becoming a knight is in his future. Observation, the abomination Goldilocks has been eliminated. The dark hyenas and 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒂 blame the Brotherhood for the kill. Hypothesis, enemy analysts have competency in deductive reasoning. Eliminating analysts or factions would solve the situation. Observation, mysterious figure known as Nate Owens or Sanui Tan has freedom of movement and manipulation outside and inside of Fort Warden. Figure is classified as not as an active threat by higher command. Figure has been using Brotherhood technology and using various materials that are synthesized from stealing. Figure has shown a neutral stance, helped in our endeavors, and has sabotaged the Brotherhood. Figure has a fixation on Knight Kai. Hypothesis, Nate is a highly skilled but disgraced soldier working as an independent party, but is open to negotiation on his terms. Observation, mutant activity has become more rampant and sophisticated. Ghouls and super mutants are setting ambushes. Dark hyenas and 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒂 are embracing them mutants and mutations. Settlers have shown disgust towards mutant activity. Paladin Commander Weiss has worked on negotiations between the Brotherhood and settlement. Hypothesis: polarization affects New Seattle. Dark Hyenas and 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒔𝒕𝒆𝒓 are working with mutants and guiding them against the Brotherhood and settlement. Alliance and/or incorporation between Brotherhood and settlement is imminent. Observation: nerds of New Seattle have progressed the science of biology towards greater food harvest by the use of seed radiation. Hypothesis: alliance and/or incorporation between Brotherhood and nerds will allow the Brotherhood to function at 300% efficiency in diplomacy and supply routes. Observation: nerd known as Jessica has proven to be both practical and knowledgeable in dress and biology. She has determined that Nate's signature smiley die has been composed of common grass. Hypothesis: 𝒂𝒑𝒏𝒄𝒂. Observation: nerds have shown to follow the code. Hypothesis: more than the Brotherhood could follow the code and raise its glory. Observation: use of language has invoked positive reactions in favor of local populace in Night Kai. Analysis suggests that Wren is displeased with behavior. Hypothesis: this use of language may have short-sighted goals and may go against the manual of interpersonal relationships interspersed with social tact. Alternative use of language would be instituted to avoid incorrect interpretation and ensure long-standing relations may be possible to judge understanding off of Night Kai's reactions. Apologies must be given for the behavior. Observation: kill Commander Paladin Weiss on sight. Hypothesis: illogical and impossible determinations detected. Switching to free-form thought processes. Brotherhood is a vessel of the code, and those who follow the code will triumph and live. Sentinel Drachen is the lead figure of the Brotherhood, commands its body, and follows the code. It thus must be followed. Paladin Commander Weiss has followed the code, and thus is a loyal member of the Brotherhood. Brotherhood information has been shown to be modified by Nate. Thus, information by indirect communication cannot be infallible. Code followers do not kill code followers. Infallible proofs must be given for the order to be carried out. Observation: Dark Hyenas may have declared war on the Brotherhood. Hypothesis: Dark Hyenas may have declared their death warrant. Observation: the gears are turning and the machine moves. Hypothesis: glory to the Brotherhood, and the code will have its tribute.
Ooh. I love
So
the
much
ending.
in there. Oh boy. Wow. Okay, that's a lot to process. I will be rewatching that one. I loved it. So last time you guys left off with wanting to check if you were being followed. This is correct?
Yes.
And you kind of divided up what you were going to do. Also correct, Wren?
Correct.
All right, so let's I'll start with Slugger. Nudges Kai, and he does the sign language for or just waiting for your orders.
Well, let's go on a walkabout.
Do you want me to come?
I was hoping maybe you kind of disappear but follow us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could do that.
So to be sorry.
No, we're good.
To be clear, you guys are just outside of the greenhouse, which is just outside of the settlement of New Seattle. So just kind of putting our mindsets where we're at.
Mm-hmm. What's the landscape like? Is it mostly waste? Are there buildings?
Yeah, it's waste and ruins and buildings, mixed with like somewhat desert. Hold on, I'm sorry. I have cats demanding attention. There you go. For anybody watching, there's cats available if anybody wants a cat. Very friendly. Apparently there's a wild batch of kittens that have been born right by the greenhouse. They are taking care of them and feeding them too.
That's awesome.
So they're begging for food, which they have food at my house, but not in the wasteland. Let's just be clear there.
This got sad all of a sudden.
All seriousness, or all jokes aside, let's get a little serious here. Slugger looks to both Paul and Kai, and he pulls out the shotgun, checks to make sure it's loaded, and is waiting to follow.
So Slugger and I will take a walk a little a ways from the nerds and then kind of make a loop around. We're just going to try and see if anyone's walking, and hopefully Paul can follow us hidden in case
Yeah, looping farther outside, I think, and around, but trying to actually stay ahead of you guys, I think, the farther outside.
I love it.
Nice. Concentric circles to just make sure we're not being physically watched.
All right, so Slugger and Kai are going to make notice rolls, and I would need a stealth roll from. Oh boy! Okay, there we go.
Starting off right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slugger.
That
was close.
Nice.
I'm doing
Kai. That was really close. You're gonna do stealth.
Stealth.
Paul.
Of course.
Of course. Why should I not be shocked? Oh, that was stealth for Kai. Can you do stealth for yourself? Kai, your stealth is. You're doing really well. Nice soft steps in the wasteland.
Yeah.
Wasted the good roll.
That's still not terrible. Still a success, right?
Yes.
So you get we're doing our rounds and we're looking around and it's what are we spending 20 minutes doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So the first 10 minutes there is nothing really outside of the normal traffic you would see. Now nobody seems to be following, nobody seems to be watching. There's no Brotherhood. There's some vehicle noises off in the distance, not towards the fort, more towards north of the settlement. And then at the end of the next 10 minutes, so the end of the whole 20 minutes, there's gunfire that erupts in the distance. Once again, this is northeast. And it's just like a couple little bouts, and then it seems to settle. Now, it's not necessarily unheard of, right? There's bandits and creatures, and so it's not necessarily something to be fully alarmed of, but it's definitely something that Slugger's definitely, he's a little jumpy, and it's just kind of, it's nighttime. It's a little strange. Some gunfire's happening in the distance.
Okay.
Do we know what's in the northeast? I mean, we should know.
Not a whole lot. There's a couple little. It's mostly waste up there. So.
Okay.
Within the range of hearing gunshots, I should. That's what I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, this kitten's got to go. I'm being mauled.
We'll make our way back if we don't see anything and we're just hearing that.
So, during that 20 minutes, I would like to jump over to the other party members. Wren?
Yes. What is Tesser doing?
At this moment, I think Tesser's just following Wren, unless given orders.
Yeah, I think Wren would tell Tesser basically just wait here.
Alright. Tesser will wait there and just check on his equipment while waiting.
Okay. Wren, you're going back into the...
Yes, I want to go back down.
Alright, so you're going back down. Alright. Alright, give me a notice roll as you take the elevator down. Please. Awkward. Dad's on a date. No, just kidding.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Finally. I think it's her first, maybe second successful. No, her role, the character.
Notice.
Yeah, just hope that elevator is somewhat loud.
It's fine. All right, so as you come down the elevator, what you see is it looks like you just saw Nate Owens.
Okay, just sort of like
slips behind a mech or a power suit.
Okay.
Do we know what Nate Owens looks like?
It's the physical features that you would have known, and the dark dark clothing, that you with that notice roll, it quickly has a reminiscence of what you guys have seen.
It meets the description that we've got so far.
Thank you. Yep, that's what I'm going for. And that notice roll, that's the description that you see.
Okay.
Kai did talk to him face to face, so he would have told you guys what he looked like.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, if that was actually Nate Owens.
Fair enough.
Sure. Is there just one Nate Owens?
Well, there's that too.
Twin brothers, Nate Owens and Sonoe Tan.
I could have done that.
No,
I'm
you really
naughty like
shouldn't
that.
have.
Quickly scribbles in his notebook.
Is there anyone else down here?
Not that you see. How long do you pause?
Well, my objective is to find my dad, so that would take priority, I think.
Okay. So are you heading towards where they were having their possible dates, or are you heading towards where are you heading towards down here?
Yeah, probably there. That was the last place I saw them, and I don't think I have any reason to think they would have gone someplace else in the last however long it's been.
You definitely would find that they were definitely sitting there. Some of the food has been partaken in, but they are not there.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna... probably just kind of like do a loop.
Okay. Partway through the loop, your father calls out to you. Paladin Wren.
Sir.
You're back so soon.
I have information. I had to update you right away. The Brotherhood has issued a what would it have been called?
It was a kill
Was
on
it like
sight.
a bulletin or like a memo or
Yeah, kill on sight message, memo. Yeah,
yeah, has issued kill on sight orders for you.
yes. He actually smiles. It's kind of a strange, but this smile is more of like, I'm accepting this challenge. Yes, I know. I have communications.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of warned you.
No, I just wanted to make sure that, I mean, this is sooner than we thought, right?
Yeah, this is happening very fast. Yes, he seems a little disheveled. As he's coming around, one would say maybe he was making out or something. I don't know, but just
One would say.
We're letting that slide.
or maybe he just like changed out of clothes really quick. I don't know. He did something. Something changed.
What do you want me to do with Recon 7? Should we?
Did you?
I was thinking perhaps we should go back, rejoin, pretend like nothing's wrong,
Go.
find out what's going on.
That could be helpful. It could be dangerous too.
If you're gonna effectively counter what they're doing, you're gonna need someone on the inside knowing something that's going on. So we could do that.
Yeah, it could also get you killed.
You'd get a lot more people killed if I don't. There shouldn't necessarily be any reason for them to be hostile towards us immediately. If we're careful, it shouldn't be a problem. If things start to get hot, then we will have to reevaluate. For the time being, if they want to keep us on missions out of the way, They're probably not going to trust us with a lot, but at least we'll be where we have a chance to know what's going on.
What
We've
if you're
got
walking
Kai.
into? What if you're walking into a death sentence? I cannot do that to you.
You're not doing that to me. I'm doing that to me. This isn't about me, and honestly, it's not about you either. It's about the people here, right?
Yes. Yes. And he kind of glances over his shoulder. You've absolutely caught him off guard for this situation. He's caught in his feelings. He's caught in this whole situation. It could, and then you see him kind of like snap back into like focus. No, this could be beneficial. Yes, it could actually buy time to get people in these suits to protect this town. But that could mean no more of Recon 7.
Well,
is your
the
life
Brotherhood's-
worth
if the-
these civilians?
absolutely.
As
That's
any good
the whole
Brotherhood,
point of the Brotherhood, isn't it?
You're a good member of the Brotherhood. Paladin Wren. Yes, that's a good idea. Go in, see what information you can gain. If there's a battle that erupts, that's not... If it's against the civilians, try to get away from the Brotherhood and get back to this side.
Understood. And we'll try to get Kai or Paul out to you, whatever happens. If we can get them out a little bit ahead, give you a heads up, give us a better shot.
You realize that he's probably got the entire Brotherhood... Draken has the entire Brotherhood convinced that this town is full of mutant-worshipping people.
Probably, but maybe there's some that have their doubts. There's good people in there, and I can't believe that they would blindly throw away everything we stand for.
But if they believe this is a lot... If Draken believes that this is a lost cause, and it would be better to wipe them all and start afresh here, I guess it would be very easy to convince the Brotherhood that they're doing the right thing, right?
Yeah, but...
Listen, he's already killed off on missions a handful of the ones who would have stood up against him. They tried with your group. I hated sending you on those missions. They were death sentences.
Well, maybe if it comes down to it, make him do it in front of people. See if they'll still follow him then.
How I see this playing out is the battle will start between the Dark Hyenas and the Brotherhood. And the civilians are going to get caught in the mix. And the Brotherhood's not going to be able to tell the difference.
That's just another reason why I gotta be there.
Paladin Wren,
Paladin
Recon.
Commander?
Recon 7 is assigned this mission to go in to the fort, gain as much information as they can, If the battle between the civilians start, you may have to sabotage. Not kill. But slow down their approach on this settlement, somehow. And then get back here.
Understood.
Okay.
Wren will... They're pretty close to each other, right? Like...
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So... Wren will put a hand on his dad's shoulder and just say, "This is important."
His shoulders are very warm. And he looks you, he puts his hand on your shoulder. And with your notice roll from before, you see a little bit of neon green paint on his hand. As he squeezes your shoulder and looks you dead in the eyes. This will be good for the Brotherhood if we survive. We can start a real Brotherhood here and reconnect with the other ones and have a better... This is good. And look at us, protecting civilians.
This is what we signed up for, right?
You can do this.
And saving the kittens.
Yes. That's the third one.
So Wren will not hide the fact that he notices the paint a little bit. He'll look at it. He'll look at his dad. He won't say anything. And then, kind of after that, if there's nothing else that his dad says, just kind of do like one of those like nod and break and then head back up.
As you head back up, you actually get to see the back of some of the power suits, because you were kind of walking where you were only seeing the front of them, right?
Yeah.
And on your way back out, every single one of them has a green smiley face on them.
Perfect.
Is it?
Kai doesn't know. Shh.
I know.
Yeah. Kai does nothing.
Okay. Then I'll head back up and go catch up with the others.
As you head back up, a group of civilians mixed of age and race and stature are coming into the greenhouse, and they all nod at you pleasantly, and they're kind of talking about, oh, why have we been called? I don't understand. What's going on? And they're heading towards the elevator.
Yeah, I'll just keep walking.
Okay. So that was about 20 minutes. Tesser, you're just chilling, just kind of watching everything going on around you.
Yeah, he would be checking over his equipment, making sure everything works, and then basically just observing everything that's around him.
Okay. Awesome. And at that point, it just happens to work out, because we're playing a game, that all the party returns around the same time to where Tesser is.
Well, we didn't
Status
see
report?
anything. Didn't see anything. We did hear some spurts of gunfire to the northeast.
And some cars in the north. Vehicles, yeah.
Not terribly unusual, but usually when it's getting this late, there's not as much activity out here. So, I don't know.
Well, the plan is to rejoin Fort Warden. You said you were going to collect us and return together. You still good with that?
We're following you, boss. It'll be a little touch and go, but I've gotten in with the guards there at least. I mean, I don't know. What do you think when we get in there? What are gonna people think of you? Is Draken just gonna want to take you right away?
I don't know. I don't think so. But
Well, why wouldn't he? I mean, he could just leverage you for your dad. I mean,
no, I don't think so. That's not what we need to worry about here. We need to see what information we can get, and we might get split up. If that's the case, then find out what you can, do what you can, and if you can get back out here, if you find anything that the settlement needs to know, then do it, because that is more important than Recon 7. But, until that happens, we stick together. As far as we're concerned, we're just a squad reporting back. But somebody's got to find out what's going on in there. Otherwise, New Seattle's blind.
Alright.
does your dad have a plan? Besides that?
He's got some things he's working on. Are you okay with that answer? He looks at Paul.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to be. But it might be easier if you are.
I mean, if you don't think it's pertinent information, then we'll be good.
Well, one thing at a time. Consider Recon 7 now on active combat duty.
Yes, sir.
Slugger shrugs. He picked up a kitten and put it on his shoulder.
Ren will look over at Slugger and be like, the front lines get more exciting, trust me.
He puts the kitten off of his shoulder.
Alright. When we get back, we're not going to be able to talk, so any questions, we should probably get out of the way now.
With all this information that could be very well falsified, I think it's very pertinent that we do not engage in any sort of lethal activity against the Brotherhood. We'll be fighting our own brothers and sisters.
Agreed? That is not my intention. However, we don't know what we're going to run into.
It's gonna be messy.
It certainly is.
I think if we're sticking with finding some intel, if we just know, if we can show Draken's doing his own thing and he's off the cliff, I think that's going to be most important. That's going to change things for a lot of people.
I'm hoping that's a possibility. If we can find a way to convince enough other people to stop all of this, then at the end of the day, he's only one guy. But it's not going to be easy. And we don't know who we can trust. So use your discretion, but be careful.
I think you may be going for an assumption that we do not have to. The information that Draken could be receiving could be leading him to making the incorrect information. Right now, we have been shown proof that our own Brotherhood information has been altered, modified, without our knowledge. Is it too much to say that Draken is working off of this false information?
That's fair enough, Tess. For sure. I still think there's got to be someone on the inside, though, if they've been causing this much mischief. But yeah, no, you're not wrong. We just don't know
Until
enough.
proven otherwise, we should assume that all our brethren is loyal to the Brotherhood and wants its best intentions.
There's a bad banana somewhere, though.
Well, we do know that Nate is somewhere.
As you say that, there's a ruffle of rubble that makes a little bit of a noise.
Guns out.
Going straight away.
Yeah.
Is this inside of the greenhouse?
Aren't you guys right outside the greenhouse?
Right outside,
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is coming from the outskirts, to the, let's say, to the east of you guys.
Paul and Kai both go. Kai's up with the gun and taps Paul's shoulder to move forward, and he's gonna swing around.
Kai. It's Initiate Emily Thompson. You've shot. So real quick, you've shot with her before. She's another scout sniper, but she works out of the 6th group, which is technically one step ahead of you guys.
Okay.
She does operate with one eye, but it makes her really good. Like, she literally has one eye. So she steps into view from behind some rubble. She does have a sniper rifle on her. Kai, what's going on?
Hold on, Emily. Just, can you make sure finger off the trigger, gun away, and then we can talk. We're hot right now.
Yeah, we are hot right now. First of all, why are you not back at base? I went to check your bunk. I was looking for you.
Yeah, there's something going on.
Yeah, there's something going on. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was coming back to get Paladin Wren. I needed my commander. I just talked with the guys at the gate, probably an hour ago or so, because we checked out this morning, but I don't know. Something's messed up with the system. You can talk to the guard at the gate. We were trying to figure it out. I don't know what's going on. Do you know what's going on? All I know is everything's in lockdown.
She glances over towards Ren, and then glances back at you, glances down towards her pit boy, glances up at you guys. Have you seen Commander Paladin Wise? Looks
No.
straight at Ren.
I wish I had. Maybe he could clear this up. I don't know what's going on. We're kind of in the dark right now.
You should probably roll on that.
Yeah, I probably should.
What would that be?
Yeah, I think it's a skill you don't have.
Persuasion. You have persuasion.
You could do persuasion, sure. I'll be nice.
Is there a deception?
I don't see mine.
Yours would be unskilled.
Word.
Benny.
Yeah, I'll spend a
can't-
penny. Oh no, it's a
Technically, you're not on a
No,
critical
no, no.
failure. You're actually not allowed to
Oh,
spend a
story.
no.
Story goes. Story goes.
Story goes that was meant to fail.
That's
She-
hilarious.
Holds her rifle up very firmly at Kai, then shifts towards Paladin Wise.
Did she have her gun up already?
Yeah, it was not aimed at you, but it was at the ready to quickly draw up. She doesn't pull the trigger.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Something's fishy here.
I agree, and you're gonna need to not point that thing at me.
Quite frankly, there's a betrayal happening here, and
Yeah, I think so.
are you part of the Brotherhood, Kai?
As far as I know, I follow the code.
Where's Commander Paladin Wise?
I don't know.
You do know.
I really don't. And I really don't want to know, to be honest.
Yeah. So you got the information too, then.
Oh, yeah, the order. We thought it was a joke. Tess laughed.
It is quite true.
I should. There's this really long pause, and her trigger finger comes off the trigger, and her shoulders sink a little bit, and she just lowers the gun so it's not pointed at you guys anymore.
I'll match her energy.
Okay. I don't think that this is. I don't think you guys have betrayed. I don't. Some of us are confused, Kai, and I don't. You were supposed to be.
I don't know what's going on with that, Emily. We checked out this morning, our whole team, Recon 7. We went out, we were going to meet with the locals, Paladin Wren, and I actually made some really good contacts along with Slugger. We got a couple people that might be joining. Like, that's all we were doing today. Next thing we know, here we are.
Yeah, why am I on a mission to scout out and look for Commander Paladin Wise in the city, in the settlement?
I mean, he's been trekking out there constantly, right?
With an order to kill.
That I don't get. Doesn't make any sense. What the guys at the gate said is that he's with the Dark Hyenas. I mean, that doesn't make sense. He sent us to kill Goldilocks. It's not making sense, Emily. I mean, come on. You know how we scouts are. We take it as it is.
Well,
it doesn't smell right.
Where are you headed right now?
We were gonna head back to base. I told you I came back to get my commander. Get this whole mess figured out.
Well, I have a mission to do. You should get back to base.
Well, we heard gunfire in the northeast. Maybe he is out that way.
Yeah, it was some weird activity that direction.
No, that's part of the 6th group. We had a bout with some Dark Hyenas. It was quickly dispatched.
Well, that's good.
All right.
Awesome.
So then is the lockdown turned down? They said it was potential.
Oh no, it's from the recon that has been happening, which isn't from you guys. I'm still trying to understand all of this. There's a lot of movement from the Dark Hyenas. We took out one of their scouting parties.
I'm not surprised, Emily. I mean, you can ask Paladin Wren. When we were walking around there, they were spicy. They were ready to mix it up. And
They've
we
had
were
a
just
heavy
walking.
presence in the settlement.
Yeah.
Well, I hope this gets cleared out quickly. And she does that like strange walk where she keeps her front towards you guys, but is like skirting around you guys to go towards the settlement.
All right. Be careful. Shoot straight.
You hear audibly the click of Slugger's safety go back on.
This is gonna be fun. I don't think she believed me.
No, this is gonna get messy.
And I wasn't lying. I don't know where he is right now, and I really don't want to know.
Well, good thing it was somebody that knew you, huh? Jacob says out of character.
All right. I'm ready to do that again, shall we?
Let's head back.
I guess that was good practice.
Now,
So, as you guys start walking towards Fort Warden, you are left alone. Nothing else seems to surprise you. Are you guys four approaching relatively quietly?
No. I think
Cool.
we'll approach it whatever normal would be. So, like, we're not going to stealth up because we are just reporting back, so.
Yeah, on the main road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever's normal.
So as you guys are heading back, you do see 2 vertibirds fly off towards the east and then cut north a little bit. And you arrive at the guards standing out. I didn't think you'd be coming back.
Well, you made it harder because you didn't give me a vehicle, but here I am.
Dude, you're not even supposed to be out here. This is ridiculous. Listen,
We checked out. Look, I've got my paladin command. I've got the commander here.
Ren will kind of push past Kai, like put a hand, like push him, and be like, Recon 7 reporting back to Fort Warden.
Yep. Right to business. I'm going to open the door for you guys because, quite frankly, you're supposed to be in there. So, don't get me demerited, please.
This never happened.
And the other guard just is silent. He just shakes his head slowly as you guys walk past, and they allow you in.
I give him a little chest bump as I walk by.
So the fort is abuzz with activity. Vertibirds are being checked, and things are happening. There's the word "things" again. But it's busy. It's a buzz. There's weapons, and the vertibirds. A couple of vertibirds are being suited up. There's people running around in paladin armor. Nobody seems to actually take a notice to what you guys are doing at this point in time. They all seem to have missions and orders.
So do we keep on debrief like normal, or what do you want to do, Ren?
We never left.
That's
We
true.
weren't on mission. We need to get an assignment.
Alright.
Who would we receive missions from in lieu of the Paladin Commander? Who would be that? Who would hold that acting rank?
Technically, it would be head scribe 𝒂𝒑𝒆𝒔𝒕𝒆𝒓.
Okay. Alright, then I think we'll report there.
Not a bad place to start.
All right. So you guys approach the head scribe, 𝒂𝒑𝒆𝒔𝒕𝒆𝒓, and he is very much in the place where Tesser hangs out. Which the name is.
Scriptorium.
Thank you. My mind was not handling that one well. You're heading towards the scriptorium, and the scribes are all busy in there preparing equipment, making sure, checking people. There's a couple people in there getting their weapons checked out, and there's also a lot of information being shared in there because they're trying to share movement of the enemies, essentially. Sorry, I'm trying to paint the picture. My mind's trying to catch up with what you guys. This was not where I thought you guys were going, and I love it, and I appreciate every part of it.
You're welcome.
Paul's gonna try to pick up on any conversations he can while we're walking through.
Okay. Give me a notice roll, actually, as you guys seek out the head scribe, 𝒂𝒑𝒆𝒔𝒕𝒆𝒓.
Living off luck.
Sure.
Thank you, Wild Dad.
Yeah. You're hearing a little bit of shock of the amount of firepower that the Dark Hyenas possess. And some of the members of Dark Hyenas seem to be able to withstand a lot of bullets before they're put down from the last little bout that's been reported.
It's as if they never got Kai's and my information on their defenses.
I think it's even more so than what you guys gave.
Still, no one ever listens to me. It's fine.
And so you guys find the head scribe. hey, Tesser.
Head scribe. It is wonderful to see you once again.
Recon 7 should be grounded.
Recon 7 is reporting in for duty, requesting briefing and assignment.
Recon 7 is on lockdown right now. Did you not get that missive?
We were not checked out on assignment. We were not under lockdown.
What? That's not following orders. I don't...
We followed all orders we've received. Any orders you're describing have not been received by Recon 7. We are reporting for duty now, as of being made aware of the situation.
Due to your relationship, Recon 7 is put on lockdown. You shall return to your bunks right now.
That is an inefficient use of Brotherhood resources. Recon 7 is a loyal and functioning unit.
This was an order directly from Drachen.
Then I'll take it up with him.
That is not how this ranking works. You will step down right now, Paladin Wise.
Is this about me or is this about Recon 7?
There has been a betrayal amongst us, and you are in a direct contact with that betrayal. You and your group will remain under lockdown. That is an order.
Where would we be allowed to stay during a lockdown?
Your bunk.
Perfect. Brent will turn around and walk away.
Does my bunk include my workstation?
Not technically.
I'm asking him this.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking me. You know what? Roll a persuasion for me.
Okay. Tesser would just be very curious because that's where he normally sleeps anyway.
Right.
Right. And everybody knows this.
3s across the board.
Scribe Tesser. You are one of the best following rule scribes I have joyfully worked aside. Right now, you need to go to your bunk.
Very well. It shall be done. Tesser will just go to his bunk. And pull out his side projects that he probably keeps at his bunk to work on them.
You still bunking
Wren?
with me?
Guy, Paul?
I'll leave and I'll wait outside the door for when the other people follow.
Yeah, I mean, Kai will probably wait until... Yeah, I'll bunk. Yeah, I mean, if
Okay.
that's cool.
Slugger, are you still...
He signs to Kai. At this point in time, he's confused. He just says, confused, following you, guys, and turns to Wren.
Paul's gonna look at Wren like, is this what we're doing?
Kai will be the last one to leave, though, and he just puts some of that jerky he always has in his mouth and just does one of those eye raises, nods to the scribe, and turns and walks away.
Love it.
Okay. What we doing, boss? I could, make my way to the bunk.
Yeah, I think, just make good use of your time.
We will.
Watch and wait. That's what I do.
If you find out anything, if you hear anything, just make sure it gets to where it needs to.
You got it.
Okay.
Paul,
Yes.
give me a notice roll, please. Oh, I didn't see it. Hold on. I had a different screen
7.
open. Nice.
Good.
Nice. Not surprised. You notice that you guys are being followed. Specifically by Knight Rebecca Thompson from the 4th group.
Okay. 4th group. Okay. As we were heading back then to our bunks, if there's anywhere that I can just like pull us off to the side to hide.
Are you gonna try and hide all three of us?
I think
Or
so.
do you want to just disappear? I'm cool being a distraction.
You don't know.
Oh, I thought we were kind of mumbling to each other.
Oh,
That's fine.
Okay. No, okay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Knight Rebecca Thompson's following us.
Ugh.
Keep cool. You keep going.
Come on.
So maybe I'll just slip off then.
Roll stealth.
Oh.
Can I do something to aid in any way?
Well, you could
No.
have, but someone click on the dice.
I shouldn't be
I'm
worried
a
about
stealth.
it.
All right, Paul slips off, even unnoticed to Slugger.
Yeah, so I just slip off to the side and then I'm gonna wait and see where she is going. She's following.
She continues to follow Kai and Slugger.
We're gonna take the long way. Like,
Okay.
we're almost walking like we're lost. And I'm just talking to Slugger. We're signing to each other.
Paul's gonna follow behind. If
Oh, interesting. Sorry,
if
keep
there
going.
is an opportunity that he could pull her off to the side somewhere, I think he would.
Okay. There is an opportunity, absolutely. So you guys are passing through the main yard. It's quite a busy buzz going on with all of the vehicles getting prepped and soldiers lining up and receiving orders and stuff. It's quite chaos, but organized chaos because it's the Brotherhood, so it's not really chaos, but you know what I'm saying. And Paul, you pull the Knight Rebecca Thompson aside.
He's gonna have his silencer on the pistol to her. Why are you following us?
Orders.
Whose orders?
Why do you have a gun at me?
Why are you following us?
Following orders.
Whose orders? And he's gonna nudge her a little bit with it.
Wow. All right. Sorry, you definitely caught me off guard. Did not expect.
That's the
You to get
hashtag for
aggressive.
tonight.
Yeah. You guys are making a mess of me. I love it.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah.
That's the goal, isn't it?
To die spectacularly.
Yes.
Roll
Yeah.
persuasion, please.
Persuasion?
Yep.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Because it's
Yeah,
Paul.
it'll
Because
be
it's
fine.
Your wife's gotta quit playing.
She'll take the 11, Jake.
Yep. Thanks, Mush.
I mean, a gun is really persuasive.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out because that's pretty persuasive. Head scribe, I was told to follow to make sure you guys made it to your bunks.
Oh, okay.
Why?
We kind of freaked me out, so...
So you draw a gun on a fellow Brotherhood member. She
You're
starts
following
sweating.
us. Things are weird. We're on lockdown.
Clearly.
What do you... Why are we on lockdown?
Are you that blind?
Well, why are we on lockdown? I mean, Wren can be on lockdown, but, like, why us?
Things... You guys are on the lowest of the totem pole. You have no information, do you?
Yeah, it's kind of what it's like being down here.
A Draken had bugged Commander Paladin Wise's office. Sorry. Excuse me. She sneezes.
It's the stress you see.
I don't, and he has betrayed us all.
What did Draken say? He betrayed us too.
I'm sorry, what?
How is he betraying us?
He's siding with the Dark Hyenas and the mutating civilians.
The civilians aren't mutating.
What? Have you not seen the reports of the radiation to the back of the neck?
Yes, but that's
I
the
thought
Dark
I saw
Hyenas.
They're doing to civilians too.
I don't think so.
Put the gun down.
Yeah, sorry. He's gonna put it away. I just don't understand what's going on.
I should report you right now for that.
Well, can't just follow a guy.
Absolutely I can, that's the orders.
That's weird. Why are you following me? I'm part of the Brotherhood. Don't you trust me?
I wasn't following you. I was following Kai and Slugger.
Oh. Okay. I'm not important, I get it.
No,
Okay.
You're not. You're just
Thanks.
stuck with Recon 7.
So, can I be off lockdown?
I don't have that permission.
Okay. I just want to let you know, the civilians are fine. I mean, I've heard myself the Dark Hyenas are the ones who are getting radiation.
You heard.
Yeah, straight from the horse's mouth.
The horse talked?
The Dark Hyenas. I overheard them.
I
Most
don't
of them
remember
don't want to
reading
do
this-
it.
Any reports?
Well, we recorded, we went back and we told everybody. We did our report. This is when we were scouting out Goldilocks. Goldilocks.
The information was so small. She looks very puzzled. That is not the information we received.
I don't know, I think something's going on. Is all this information coming from Draken?
Well, it's all part of the scribes have access to it. The orders are directly coming from Draken. Paul, where's Commander Paladin Wise?
I don't know. He never really liked me, so.
That's in the reports.
I'm nobody.
Then may I go back to my order, please?
Yeah, sorry.
I don't think reporting you is necessary. You were protecting yourself, I guess.
I got really good training.
Yeah. and she walks towards where they're supposed to be bunking.
Okay. Follow behind and awkwardly walk by her to go into his bunk because they're bunking with him.
Yep, it is awkward. And so walking by the bunkhouse, you guys would see Knight Max Ramirez in his power suit, with a Gatling laser and the Brotherhood steel insignia stamped on front, heading towards, just kind of like making rounds within camp, which is really interesting.
Gonna get into the room and shut the door and look for bugs everywhere.
Roll me notice, and I'm going to jump over to Wren. Where did you go?
I think I will head back towards my quarters, but I want to go the route that takes me through the training yard.
Okay.
Just to see if I can get more of an idea of what's going on here, if I can see what's being staged.
Preparing for war.
But like any particular kinds of tactics?
Not yet. It looks like, I think from what you got inside the scriptorium, it fits along with, there is no tactics yet. I think they're trying to figure out what the tactics are.
Okay. Based on how far along they are in the staging, do I have an idea of, like, the timeline? Of
10 minutes from go. They
Okay.
could be ready within 10 minutes to go full assault on something.
Okay. Out of curiosity, where would Draken be? Probably.
Well, probably in his office. If you had to guess.
Okay. But I'm definitely not seeing him or indication that he's like out and about, like field leading or anything.
No. Give me a notice roll.
Okay.
Wow. The one thing you do pick up on it is you hear a couple people questioning, waiting for Draken to show to give orders to lead this charge. He hasn't been seen for a hot minute.
Okay. I think I'm gonna, if there's a group of people that are saying that, I'm gonna see if I can go over, like, can I approach and talk to them?
Sure, we can do this.
Okay, we're doing this.
Who are you approaching? Do you see a knight?
Preferably
Paladin?
paladins.
Okay. Let me look at paladins real quick. I have lists of people. Let's see. Okay, yep, this is actually part of the fourth group also. It would be, I gotta scroll up. Paladin Amelia Clark.
Okay. I will, I'll just kind of walk up and interject myself into the conversation. In like, what do you mean Draken hasn't been seen?
About 10. We haven't seen him probably in an hour or so. Have you?
No, there seems to be a distinct lack of leadership presence around here.
That's kind of the murmur going around. Yeah.
What is the current chain of command?
Well, Draken was giving direct orders up until an hour ago. Then
And
went
now...
silent. We're all kind of waiting, just doing what he asked us to do.
Has anyone gone to look for him?
No,
We're on standby in the middle of a massive military operation with an indefinite ETA, and nobody is going to go look.
She looks down at her pit boy and looks up at you. What are your orders?
My orders are to be confined to quarters.
She looks around.
Because apparently I'm compromised due to my affiliation with the former Paladin commander.
I know you swore an oath, and I think Draken's just trying to be careful with that. You're not following orders. She's stuck on that.
Well, they're in progress. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here because I'm not getting a lot of answers.
You came the wrong way.
Yeah, I did. Amelia, you're gonna take me back to my quarters and babysit me? Is that what we're doing right now?
No, I have my orders. I'm not here.
No, you don't have your orders. You're just standing by, and nobody seems to know why.
Prepping equipment.
Who's ranking Paladin at this point?
Well, Draken said he is taking over that position temporarily.
Well, he can assume command, but there has to be a ranking Paladin.
Yeah, your father.
And he's not in the picture.
Correct.
So who's the highest ranking Paladin in Recon 1?
I guess that'd be Paladin Alexander Stone.
And where's he?
I don't know.
Doesn't this worry you at all, Amelia?
No, I'm following orders, like you should be. No, if I were you, I would go back now to your bunk. You're not privileged.
No, trust me.
She looks down towards your legs.
I know. I'm not pretending to be.
Well, then why are you following orders?
Because I'm not sure if these orders are coming from where we think they're coming from.
You're questioning the Brotherhood? Are you acting out because your father betrayed us?
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I am.
Well, then go back to your bunk before you make a fool of the Brotherhood.
Well,
think about what we stand for.
You think about what you stand for when you decide what you're actually pointing your gun at.
If Commander Paladin Wise sided with mutants, dark hyenas, radiating human life, that was his choice, but you can save yourself. You took an oath.
Right. I guess this is what paladins are like, isn't it? He's gonna turn around and walk away.
Where are you walking to? Question mark.
I think I'm gonna walk towards Draken's office.
Nice. Paul, you find no bugs. Alright, you get up to Draken's office. Oddly, the offices are empty. Or not, because they're all on order.
Mm-hmm.
It's quiet.
Okay. I assume no response to knocking?
Correct. You are correct in assuming that. Assuming. Wow.
Is it locked?
Yes.
Can it be kicked down?
Oh gosh. Yes.
Okay.
Are you kicking it down?
Yes.
Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Roll athletics, please.
Okay.
It's been a rough day for Ren.
She's throwing a fit, or he's throwing a fit. Nah.
Score. Getting that shit through.
Frustrating. I did it. All right.
You did it for me, just for me.
Door cracks, and you're able to kick. You kick it right by the handle, and you break it. It opens up.
All right. What do I see inside?
An office.
Um.
A desk.
Is there? Okay.
His chair, shelving with like lots of books, old world books though. A lot of old world Nazi stuff.
Okay. All right, I think I'm going to start looking through stuff. Do we have our comms to each other still?
Absolutely, yeah.
We've got our encrypted comms.
Yeah, you guys set that up, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So as I'm doing this, I'm going to comms over to Kai and be like, I'm pretty sure I'm making a terrible decision right now. And let you know that, and be like, I'm currently standing in Draken's office and it's currently empty. TBD on how long that lasts. But if you want to have a look around, letting you know.
Nice. Man, I wish I'd been there. Ren's breaking in to Draken's office.
Oh. Okay.
I might go check it out.
No, I mean, you're being tailed.
Well, yeah, I figured when you disappeared that something was going on.
Yeah, but it's not
And then
me.
you were
It's
going
you.
over every corner of the room for a whole, 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I was just making sure I'm not
Weird.
bugged, but I guess nobody knew you were staying with me anyway, so, but you're being followed, and the head scribe ordered it, so.
Me?
Yeah, you and
Why is
Slugger.
everyone oh, sorry, Slug.
Meh.
Why is everyone so bothered with me? Sheesh. Alright. Well, should I cause a commotion maybe and you sneak over and try and help Ren? Probably need a cool head.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
pictures.
Take pictures?
I want to see Ren.
I don't have a camera. I think I have those kind of
It's just
bottle
it's
caps.
Just all right, settle down. It was just a joke. We got to take this in stride, you know.
I don't think I'm gonna get Ren out of there. I don't think he should be in there.
All right, well, but see what you can see.
You and Slugger go get food at the mess hall.
Yeah.
Rebecca will follow you. I'll head to get Ren.
All right, I'll see what everyone's saying while I'm going over there.
Okay.
It's all right. It's good.
This is not good.
Well, I mean, it's not good, but we're good. You know, you people. You stay calm. Hopefully, everybody else stay calm. Or you can just be invisible like you do, and that doesn't matter anyway.
Yep. I'll just slip under the radar. It's great.
Hungry Slugger. Hopefully they haven't locked down the chow hall, but let's see what it looks like.
And then Paul will wait a minute or two, take a peek out, make sure Rebecca's not there, and then head towards
And
Ren.
We'll definitely take the meandering way to the mess hall.
Rebecca definitely tells. It's pretty obvious at this point in time. She's not even going to try to hide it. But Paul, give me a notice roll and a stealth roll, please.
Okay.
All the things.
Paul is our cheat code.
I don't know. He gets all the
opposite
good
of
luck.
Aurora.
Yes, he is the
Aw.
opposite of Aurora. I rolled so many ones with her.
Paul, you're walking into the offices, successfully avoiding notice, and you're walking towards Draken's office. And there you see Draken approaching his office very cautiously, guns drawn.
I will follow, right? Not to be noticed, but I will follow and see what's going to play out.
Who is in there?
I recognize the voice, right?
Oh yeah.
I'll reply. I'll turn around. I will actually come to something of an attention stance, and I'll say, Paladin Wise, sir.
He holds up the gun, both pistols towards you. What are you doing here?
Trying to figure out what is going on, sir.
Not following orders.
I've been given no meaningful orders. I'm a soldier, and all I've been told is
Quiet
to stand
your
down.
mouth, Paladin Wise. You're about to lose your rank. Do you realize what you have done?
Tell me, please.
You broke into my office. First of all. Second of all, where is your dad?
I'm not going to answer that question without some answers of my own.
Pulls back the hammer on his left gun is actually a revolver of the old world, and his right hand's a Luger, a German Luger.
Paul's pulled out his pistol when he hears a cock of a gun.
Ren, give me a nose roll, please. I want to see if you see Paul behind Draken. Oh, you very much do. Why shouldn't I kill you right now?
I have no idea, because I don't know how you're decision making anymore. None of this makes sense with the code.
It does. They are aligning them. The whole civilization here, the settlement, is aligned itself with mutation and evil. These need to be eradicated. Does not appear.
Everything my team has turned in our mission briefings is to the contrary. We are the worst informed team in this group.
Oh. Sorry, cat just leapt from my back.
So if Recon 7 has proof to the contrary, what is everyone else going off of?
There's other recons out there. It's not like you're the only one.
We reported information on the experiments, on who they were being conducted on. The fact that they were not the civilians, they were only the Dark Hyenas. Where is this conflation of the two coming from? Or is it just laziness?
Hold on. I gotta roll another d6. He pulls the trigger. And I believe a 10 is going to hit you.
With range, all you need is a 4.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's with a raise. We're gonna stick roleplay for a second, but you just got shot. Stop questioning me. Paul, do you do anything?
Yeah, at this point, Paul's gonna rush in, gun to his back. We're the ones who have questions.
He completely freezes. Wren, you are going to be wounded.
Okay.
Well, I guess I got to roll damage. Wow, it's been a while. Give me a second. This took a turn. A good turn. Where's the firearms? There we are.
Sentinel has a really good shooting score.
Should.
You should. Yeah.
That would be embarrassing if he missed, honestly, right now.
Oh, he hit and 12 damage.
Ah.
So Wren would have
It's been a while.
11. So
11 toughness. You are shooken. So I guess the bullet grazed you.
Paul's gonna shut the door behind him. That's not able to shut, but
It
as
doesn't
much as he
latch
can.
right, but it's
Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry, but we need answers. Where did you get your intel from?
the scribes, the same place we all get our information from. Who's behind me?
Paul Tan.
Wren is like,
I'm a nobody. Don't worry.
sir, we're not here to hurt you.
Where is your dad? Has he allied with the civilians? Has he taken a stance against us? We are missing power armor.
He's not with 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒂, and 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒂 are the ones who are doing this to everybody.
Most of the civilians here are allied with 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒂.
No, they aren't.
My father has no interest in hurting the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood is his life.
He's going to leave the Brotherhood for Eliza. That is betrayal.
That
Did he
is
say
betrayal.
he was leaving? Really?
There's enough proof.
Where is this proof? Who are your witnesses? What are you basing this off of?
I bugged his office. He has said enough.
Let's hear the recording.
I do not have to prove anything to you. Paul Tan, step in front of me. Both pistols are at Wren.
Respectfully, sir. I'm not moving. Eliza doesn't have anything to do with 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒂. 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒂's the one that's doing all this
She allowed
radiation.
them to be here in the original. They were friends, you know. Alliance.
Yeah, but they split.
Why are we talking? I should put you both down here.
Because there's two sets of information here. And we got ours from the horse's mouth. So we know that we're right.
Stick with it.
Where is your betraying father? No longer is Commander Paladin.
Paul's gonna look to Wren.
Tell me now. I'll string your body on the wall so he can see it.
Do it.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot you.
And Paul would definitely nudge him off.
Are you saying you're trying to interfere with the shot, or are you
Yes.
saying that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm caught off guard by all of this. I love it. Thank you guys. Paul, you're gonna give me a roll of some sort. You're pushing him essentially?
Yeah. Trying to knock
I'm gonna
away.
give me a fighting roll, and we'll see what it does to the shooting roll.
Okay. I've never done a
For
fighting
one
roll.
time.
No.
it.
I'm
You
gonna
do have
spend a
pennies.
penny.
Yeah.
I'm spending a penny.
Spending Benny. I can spend Benny's too.
man.
Ooh.
I'll take a 3.
Three's a failure.
No. Okay.
You can spend more bennies. Spend them, please. Spend your bennies.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Oh!
Yeah!
Are you serious?
That's amazing.
The gun clicks. Are you freaking kidding me? I guess you weren't meant to die. What does this mean? Paul, what do you do?
Man, I don't know. He's still standing where he is, but
He has 2 pistols. He only pulled the trigger on the revolver.
okay. Then he's gonna make a grab for the arm that has the other gun to put it behind his back. He's not good at that kind of stuff. But...
Nope. It's going to be another fighting roll, and he's going to try to shoot with the other pistol. The one you're grabbing. So that's going to be a success.
There's Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul.
Very nice. All right, so I'm gonna roll this. All right. So sorry, I was on Paul's name.
Okay.
Paul, he fires off the shot, and you're able to pull the arm back around. Let go of me.
Sir, what
this
are
is
you
not how this is-
doing? He's part of the Brotherhood.
You both are betrayed.
How are we betraying? We've done nothing.
Ren, what do you do?
Ren is just looking increasingly like disappointed in everything. He's probably gonna, at this point, I think, close the distance up to Draken. And, like, because Paul's already grappling with him, probably, like, grab him himself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll see how that goes, I guess.
Roll me a athletics check.
That's not Ren. That's
Oh,
Tesser.
yeah.
It will be substantially worse.
It would be.
Respectfully.
I'm sweating over here, guys.
Wait,
by the way.
so grabbing would be
Oh, fighting
athletics?
roll. Sorry.
Okay,
Fighting
fine.
roll.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh
Oops.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, so you successfully grabbed Draken.
Yes.
Now he's shot at you. He's shot at you once, pulled the trigger twice.
Mm-hmm.
No, let go of me. That is an order, both of you.
I'm gonna kind of ignore him and talking to Paul. Be like, I'm not sure what else we can get here. He's made up his mind. He doesn't care what's going on out there.
He's got wrong information, though. So where does the information come from?
If not him, then the scribes.
The head
Shut
scribe
up!
is
Both of you,
tailing
shut up!
Kai.
Shut up! This is an order. Let go of me. Stand down now.
Ren will say, I'm not gonna hurt you. But I'm not taking orders from you anymore.
I can't wait to hang you from a wall. Spoiled.
Paul's gonna knock him out with the butt of his
Oh.
gun.
Roll that fighting.
We'll be fine. Ah!
You clock him against the back of the head.
I thought that would work better.
I'm gonna roll to try to escape. Go ahead and counter that roll with a fighting roll, Ren.
Yeah. Wanna spend any?
Better.
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably.
There we
Ooh,
go.
yeah.
Okay.
Much better.
So he almost gets free, and Ren, within power suit, just tightens that grip.
Yeah. And I'll say, I was always ready to die for the Brotherhood. I guess if they kill me, that would be fitting.
I don't. What are you going to do with me? The information is out there. Your father is a betrayer, and now you are.
The information is wrong. You're wrong. And we're gonna prove it.
Now,
Is there any, like, duct tape around here?
absolutely. Wait, are you asking him? No.
I think I'm going to, just tell Paul, get something to tie him up.
Okay. Grab
We're not
whatever
letting him
we-
go. But I'll look at him and I'll go, but we don't murder our own.
Tie him up.
Where should we put him, sir?
Well,
I mean, the whole time he's just
yeah,
now
let's
he's
just,
freaking
let's
out.
just, like, tie him up and tie him to a chair kind of thing and whatever. He's
Should we
not
hide
staying
him?
there. It doesn't matter. This is only temporary. They're going to find him. We just need to move.
Does he have power armor on?
No.
Okay. I'll take any weapons that he has.
Oh, I get to put weapons in your inventory.
Nice.
So you guys tie him up to his desk chair, essentially.
Yeah.
Awesome. And he's struggling, but between at this point in time, you guys have overpowered him plenty. What are you doing?
Well, let's see. I want to do one quick thing before we leave. Which is... to write on a board or something and put it on his desk in front of him. It says the code has been broken.
Before we leave, Paul's leaving a bug. Not trying to be really stealthy about it. If you need me to roll, I can.
You are not trying to be stealthy, or you are?
I
I'm sorry.
am. Yeah. Because I don't
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
gonna-
want Draken to know. Or
Yeah, roll
really
stealth.
run.
Yes, I gathered.
Do you want me to roll a stealth?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Like the night, Paul. Like the
Yep.
night.
Dropping a bug.
You became encumbered by the pistols, and you still rolled really well.
Oh, did I? Oh, wow.
Heavy guns.
Yeah.
You need to work
I'm
out
lighter
more.
by one bug.
Well, some of your weights are a little messed up. They gotta be fixed. But
Oh.
Ooh.
wait, how are you
Looking at my
encumbered? I don't-
gear.
Whatever.
It might be the bullet.
It was all those heavy bullets in the gun
Yeah.
that he picked up.
bullets again weigh.
Let's say
An
the
absolute
fancy lad
crazy.
cakes look a little heavy.
They are very heavy.
They're thick cakes. They're really good.
Thick.
So in theory, the stealth should be an 8, which would be a
Yeah,
success with
that's
the
a
raise.
success for the raise. So you very much hide it without anybody seeing.
Okay.
Ren, can we... I think we gotta see the head scribe.
I agree.
He's been tailing Kai and Slugger. I don't understand why.
As you guys leave the office, and you're heading toward Ren, you were done in the office?
Yeah.
Okay. You're heading towards the head scribe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
A massive explosion erupts near or on or around the fort. The 5 of you, aka with Slugger, so it'd be 4 plus Slugger, have no idea what it is. And we're going to end the stream with a big boom.
Ah.
All right.
Ah. So nervous.
Was the mess hall open?
Yes, you guys are enjoying.
Kai's having a
I mean,
great time.
it's the pre-made stuff that's left out, but
Yeah, that's fine.
it has been shook. The fort is shooken.
Yeah. It's like the idea after all that, it cuts back and Slugger and Kai are just eating and like making faces at Becky.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys have named her Becky.
I know. I was like, what?
I think that might have been the name I just pulled out of my head for who he dated. So I'm gonna say they had one bad date.
Oh, I love it. Now there's a
that's
background.
funny.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
absolutely.
You're rolling with it. Well, I guess we'll have to find out next time what happens.
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
The base has been rattled with explosions.
Nice.
Nice. That's indeed.
It'll be fine, guys.
It'll be fine.
We're not dead yet.
Will it?
I'm not dead
Will
yet.
it be fine?
Honestly, I'm happier if the action's here, because then it's not someplace else we have to worry about, hopefully.
That's true.
The greenhouse. That would be very sad.
Ah,
I want to see those peaches.
Not the tomatoes!
The caprices. No.
Caprese, Apocalypse Caprese. That's pretty good. All right.
Oh boy.
We're going to need catharsis after this. Thank you guys so much. This has been another fantastical episode of AfterQuest, an Avenue Studios production. Do give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing force known as Avenue Studios by joining our locals or Patreon community. Doing so not only helps us continue to create high-quality content, but you'll also gain access to bonus content, as well as our private Discord where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, and so much more. Don't forget to check the links in the description below for the sound, music, and ambience that we use, as well as Runty Art, another shout out for the awesome art there, and a lot of other links. And thank you so much for joining the adventure. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night, y'all.